This rock right here that looks like a bunch of grapes stuck together is a very interesting rock. You find it at the very bottom of the ocean, 4 kilometers deep, and out here in the eastern Pacific, right here, over this wide range there. If you go down in a submarine and look out, you would see a bunch of these little grape clusters as far as the eye could see. And what they are concretions. They're iron manganese oxyhydroxide nodules. And the way they form, imagine this is the sediment, this is the ocean, and this is below the sediment. The bottom of the ocean is oxygenated, and in the sediment, the waters have their oxygens are depleted, and that's because of microbial processes. What that does is causes iron and manganese to go into solution, and then they migrate upwards in the pore waters, and when they reach the oxygenated bottom waters, they oxidize and precipitate out, and they form around these little nuclei, and they just grow out like an onion, forming this concretion. In the process, which is very slow, it takes several million years to make this thing that in my hand, they scavenge out from the ocean a lot of metals, cobalt, rare earth elements, nickel, zirconium, copper even. And this thing right here has about 0.48% cobalt, for example, which is a lot. And right now, the world has a shortage of cobalt. It's a problem because lithium, your batteries in your iPhones and all the other batteries are made out of lithium and cobalt. So we could get a lot of cobalt from down there. If you calculate how much is down there, we're talking 50 million tons of it. So almost no shortage if we can mine this. The question is, should we mine it? First of all, it's going to be very expensive going down there, 4 kilometers deep. But most importantly, you're going to have to scrape the top of the sediment out over an area the size of the United States or half the United States. Is that worth it? Because you're going to disturb all the wildlife down there and destroy the biodiversity. It's a price we have to pay if we're going to do that, and you have to consider that in your plans for the future.